Hello, my friends, and welcome back to a sad day in Minecraft. Yes, a sad day. Why do you say it's a sad day? Because we're not in the Nether? Did you die? No, I didn't die. I came back. Um, Still have all my junk. I went mining for a bit. Um, and as I was doing these things, and every episode, I've been like, oh, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? And I don't have that ambition to play this anymore. um, no, it's like, oh, you did all that work and whatnot and that, and now you're just gonna throw it all away. Well, not really. Um, More or less, the Minecraft series is going to be put on hiatus. Um, until I get that like overwhelming obsession to want to play Minecraft again. I still make videos, but I'm gonna play games that I actually enjoy and have fun with, instead of ones that I feel that I'm forcing myself to play. Um, I mean, don't get me wrong. At the beginning of the series, I was enjoying myself and was having fun doing this, and then it got to a point where it was like, I'm not having any fun. I gotta do certain things a certain way and not my way, you know? So, as soon as I can get into a point where Minecraft I can just do whatever with and have a grand old time. How many chickens are here and how did they get there is my question. Because I did not put these chickens here. Great, now I'm trapped. Yeah. Perfect. I got a lot of eggs though. So yeah, this world, I'm not going to delete the world. It's going to still be here. So we'll be left off where we'll start back up where we last left off when I feel this is something that I want to play, you know? Like if this was a modded series with like an FTB, I might be more inclined to do it, but like I have Gunpoint to finish still. I have another game that I really want to be playing and I want to share with you guys, which you guys probably all know, but you'll find out when those videos get released. So for right now, Minecraft is going to be put on hold. Because I mean, if you think it from my point of view, I've been playing Minecraft since like alpha, and before it was released. So after all of those years, vanilla Minecraft got really boring for me, and so that's why I turned to modded Minecraft, and that kept me going for a few years. So like there's this other mod pack, the Magic Farm, the Jaded Cat came out with, which makes it extremely difficult to do anything at the beginning because you have no food, you don't live. And then you have all these hard mobs and stuff, and there's no vanilla tools. You actually have to use Tinker's Construct, and you can't have metal tools, so you can't, like, if you find iron, you can't use a stone or flint or copper pickaxe to do it. You have to upgrade them, and you have to use the items to upgrade them. So like if I wanted, but the cool thing is that you get to keep your tools, you know? So like if this runs out of durability, so if I use it 105 more times on anything that's used for pickaxes, two times less uses if I use it on like dirt or gravel, then it breaks and I have to go build another one. But with Tinker's Construct, you get it breaks and you can't use it as a pickaxe. I mean, you could, but it's gonna take forever to break any blocks. It's actually easier to break things with your hand than a broken tool in Tinker's Construct, but you can repair those tools if you have enough material. And you have to start with flint in Magic Farm too, which I think that's a great use for flint. Great things. I mean, I've used Tinker's Construct before, but not in the sense where that was your only source of tools. Because vanilla tools you can find in chests, because those are spewed around the world now, kind of like dungeons are, but they're not dungeons. And they also have like silverfish spawners and arrow spawners. I've seen creeper spawners. I've seen a bunch of different spawners, and not only do you get the normal mobs, but you get these super infernal dangerous mobs that are ridiculous. Like there's like, I don't remember, it had a huge long ass name that was like the epic quick skeleton of OMFG what the fuck ness or something. It was ridiculous, and it had like, it was fire aspect on it, it was ender, it shoot cobwebs, so it would slow me down, and it did a buttload of damage. And then you also got to think that if you don't have food, then you don't live, because as soon as your hunger bar depletes to 0, it's not like, oh, you lose half a heart, 2 seconds later another half a heart, 2 seconds later another half a heart, 2 seconds later another half. No, you just die. You're straight up dead. And food, there's so many food. Just so you have to break a bunch of the tall grass, and then you don't get just seeds. Like, I have not gotten a normal seed in that yet, because you got Pam's Harvest Craft and a bunch of other food mods like Algaculture and Mariculture and a bunch of different food related mods. And then you have Iguana Tweaks, which is for Tinker's Construct, and I think Iguana Tweaks is the mod that does the it makes the hunger and whatnot, and but it makes it really hard. So Iguana Tweaks disables vanilla tools. It makes it so you die with 0 hunger because you're starving. Also, if you, the lower your hunger bar and the lower your health is, you get debuffs like you're actually starving. So like, you get slowness and mining fatigue and nausea and weakness, depending on what those 2 bars. And like, because you can't mine iron at the very beginning, you can only get well, initially you can get only wood, and then you have to find gravel. You have to find gravel. If you don't find gravel, you don't get flint. If you don't get flint, you can't get tools, because you can only use, I think, bone. I mean, I think you can use bones. But you can only use bones or flint, and that's the only way to get stone, and you have to use stone to make the metal tools. But a flint pickaxe can only mine aluminum and copper, and so on and so forth. So it's really cool. I really enjoy it, because I'm all about the farms and stuff, like plant stuff. Because I mean, I focused an entire mod on just plants and the magical technologies that could come out of them, which I thought was really cool. Now, through my because I've been playing on a server for the Magic Farm just because like it's a little more fun with people, and I have a little farm, but the grow times are so long. So a lot of times I'm just because it's on a server, you have townie and whatnot, so then you just have a spawn set or something, and I lost my train of thought there, and then you just kind of die and then go back and get your stuff, or you put your stuff away right before you're able to and whatnot. So I mean, it's kind of like that. So I really enjoyed that. Like the regular like FTB mods, like if they were the original ones when FTB first came out for like 1.2.3 or something, or 1.2.6, something around there. those were really fun. I really enjoyed those before they started coming out with like Thaumcraft 4 and stuff. Like I played Thaumcraft 2, IC2 before it like had this huge update for like nuclear stuff and whatnot. It was just the basic machines. I mean, I feel like I'm ranting now about mods, but yeah, vanilla Minecraft has never been my thing. I mean, and it was when I was like, oh yeah, this is really fun, and I'd get to play it like while I'm at school or something. And I'd only play it for, I don't know, 20 minutes to a half hour. And then when I actually got to summertime, the first summer, and I got to play, and I built stuff like a house and got a whole furnace set up and all this. Like again, this was like alpha-ish, so there wasn't much for me to do because I wasn't really interested in redstone or any of that kind of stuff, because I just it didn't at the time. I wasn't really like, oh man, I gotta look at these Minecraft videos to see what I can do in it. No, it was more like, oh, what building can I build? What can I make look cool? Kind of like this stuff. Well, I mean, I like this building, but I feel like I could do something better with it, you know, because it's kind of bland. So I feel like I could do better with this, and especially that I think my issue is that I'm building these without like throwing up a test world in creative before I do them. This was both of these buildings. I just like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Click, 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 click. Yeah, that looks good. And then, or click, 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 click. Oh, that doesn't look good, and I'll break a bunch of blocks, or I misplaced stuff, and it just didn't work out well. I feel. I mean, don't get me wrong. This could look really good to some people. To me, the VH on it just looks terrible. Like I feel something else needs to go there. But yeah, I apologize to anybody who's like, yeah, another Minecraft video, and then you get this or whatever, and I just can't play this anymore. I feel like I should and whatnot, but yeah, like, and then anyway, back to my story. I get off on tangents. But yeah, like when I was playing vanilla before, I would just build stuff and didn't really focus on redstone because it didn't really pertain to me at the time. And so I got bored really fast because all I was doing is building, and it wasn't like for anything. It was just to make it look good, and I was the only one with it. So then for a while I just kind of stopped playing Minecraft until it got to like beta stage and whatnot, and then mods started coming out for them, like the Better Than Wolves one. That one I really enjoyed. And the Aether mod, I played that, and it was really, I got it back into it because there was stuff I could do. And then I got a point where I wanted to make like an adventure map kind of thing, and that didn't go out too well because I just kind of, it's what I wanted to do was make an entire like big city, like if you go to a city now, like wherever you're from, and like, you know how long it takes to get from one end of the city to the other just by walking? That's how far along I wanted it to take in like Minecraft, you know? Like it takes an entire day just to go to the other end of the city by walking. And then you have your mine carts and stuff to take you to the other end a little quicker, you know, and I had it all planned out. And then I saw like the starts of like IC2 and Buildcraft, and those, I'm just like, oh, these are really awesome, because I mean, for me, everything was before like mods was, oh, just get the stuff and build with it. and now it's like I want to do automation. I want to make it so that I don't have to shear the sheep by hand. Like this sheep just clip, and then I get the wool, and it gets stored into a chest. Kind of like how I have the chicken stuff. You know, the chickens, they're in a hole, and it's completely hoppers. So they drop their eggs, and it goes straight into the chest. And all I have to do is go to the chest and pull out some eggs. But with, like, breeding, you have to do that by hand, which is kind of a pain. If I want leather, I have to breed a bunch of them and then murder. Which, I mean, I guess it gives it more aspect, but, like, for the limited stuff that Minecraft actually has. And then you have the stuff like this. Then I actually got into redstone with red power and whatnot, because it was a really fun time with red power. And then I've seen the stuff that people have done with vanilla Minecraft, and the amazing things they've just done with vanilla redstone versus like red power redstone. And of course, red power redstone is going to be much simpler. Like something like this could be, you flip a switch and then it just has a pulse gate on it, and then that's all it does. And then you don't need to have a block there to turn it on. It's just, it keeps pulsing until it doesn't need to go any further. But yeah, so I think that for 16 minutes, I'm just been 17 minutes now actually, rambling on about how my Minecraft issues. But don't worry, we'll have other games. I'll make them interesting. I hope I make them interesting. If not, I don't know what to do then. I mean, I feel really bad, but then again I don't, because then it just kind of has this big weight lifted off my chest. Because like, every time I would go to record a Minecraft video, and I'm like, I gotta do it for the fans, and I was just like pushing myself to do it, and I'm just like, I really don't want to do this, but I did it anyway. And that was about the time that I started this building. And like, actually it was before then. It was like when I was deciding, like, after I got this part done, and they're like, I gotta do something with these villagers because they're gonna die. Then I'm like, man, what am I gonna do? It just got overwhelming really quickly for me, with the Minecraft, because not that it's hard, but it was just that I just didn't have the ambition to want to play anymore. So now that we're 18 minutes in, I feel like I should just wrap things up here and not waste any more of your time with Minecraft. But I'll finish Gunpoint, and then I'll also have another series started up. I'll actually record that episode today, and probably have it out tomorrow. Maybe technically it'd be earlier than tomorrow if I put it out tomorrow from when this recording is. Because I have a backlog of Minecraft videos that I have. So I'll go through those. I'll get Gunpoint finished up here soon, because I think we're almost done. And then let's just go from there, because I have a bunch of different games. Like, I'm thinking about doing a Far Cry 3 series. I could do Dishonored. I can do a Borderlands 2, which I love Borderlands 2. Played through that so many times. That's so great. I love it. Love it so. What else do I have? I have Mirror's Edge. I have Dead Space 1, Dead Space 3. I don't have Dead Space 2, but because it didn't come with the bundle that I bought. Yeah, I mean, I have a bunch of different games. I could do a Terraria, which, I mean, I enjoy Terraria. I have many hours. Almost not nearly as much as I do on Minecraft. Why am I circling around this thing? It's just so mesmerizing doing it, I guess. But yeah, I got like 200 plus hours. There's monsters nearby. Where? Either way, Okay, so I will see you guys whatever the next thing I do is. So see ya.